Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Saturday to you all. Welcome to what's kind of uh coincidentally become the debutante block. I was gone for vacation midweek in the past week, and we missed out on quite a few debut projects. So kind of grouped them all together today on the Saturday, and let us get into it. This is the at the point of release the duo called Baby, spelled BABYS. Now, this duo kind of hit the rounds on SNS circles, and especially in the new world that I like to keep tabs on, for being a group that's debuting members that are considered older than the current generation of artists, which I think is really cool. Like, in this current, I guess, K-pop environment, we're getting artists in groups that were born, '07, '08. There's people in competition shows that were born in '09, some people in the 2010s. And as someone who was born in 1997, that makes me feel ancient, but that is nothing compared to the age of the baby members are debuting at. And I think that's so cool. They're kind of becoming one of like the examples of age is just a number in K-pop. Whether they become successful or not, the fact that they're debuting at this older age, I think is so cool to me. So, to the K-Profiles we go. And I just want to go into here, learn a little bit about the members, or I guess the two members, and we'll jump into the MV. If you want to skip ahead to the MV, timeline below is going to be chapter based on whatever we're listening to, but I'm going to quickly run through the members. So yes, they added a third member after uh, their track Unlock It debut dropped. So then I don't actually know anything about the members yet because I've been saving for this video. So here we go. They debuted as a duo on the 20th, so 4 days ago. Congratulations on the debut. Previously a dance team formed in 2020. Interesting. Had a couple people part of be, uh, being in a dance crew and then going into the idol world is a pretty common thing. Of course, Artbeat were a dance company and they debuted their own girl group last year, so very exciting times. First member, Soyu. December 17, 1990. What a dance while watching TV. Boaz Valenti. Hyuna Chunga Sunmi. Queens. Uh, been hit by Hyuna and So Crazy by Tiara. Hell yes. I can get behind that. Graduated first in her class, a little bit of a brainiac as well. Dean's Instagram and Angeli Hayes. And then, is it a sister duo? Yes, it was her sister. So you was a sibling duo. That's so cool. I'm trying to think now. The first thing that first act that comes into my head is Akmu, the brother sister combo of Chanhyuk and Suyeon of Akmu. How many other sibling groups are there? Because I know there have been siblings across different groups. So people like Shion and Dongmyeong of One Us and One We. There's a Triple S member who's related to BB that I can't remember the name of. Of course, Moonsua of Billy and Moonbin of Astro. May he rest in peace. But that's cool. Another sibling duo. I love that. That must be so fun. This next one we have Yeso, September 24th, 92. Majoring in poli-sci. Even though she doesn't like politics that much, thinks it's fun anyways. Oh, poli-sci was tough. I couldn't hack poli-sci back in high school. Make your days give her strength and happiness. Hell yes. Love that attitude. And so is her sister. That's so cool. And then newest member, Suyeon, Maknae June 801. Okay. So she is the kind of outside. I mean, still though. 2001 in this current K-pop climate is on the older side of the spectrum, which feels so weird to say. But that's cool though. So the duo, when they debuted, were all over the age of 30. What was that one boy group we checked out last year? There was a boy group last year where like all the members were like 26 and over. I don't know who it was. Should have done my research. It'll come to me later. But we've got the song. Unfortunately, there's no MV that goes along with it. I tried looking around everywhere for it. So we're just gonna listen to the official audio. It's not that big of a deal. Because frankly, if the music's good, I don't really care if there's an MV or not. So, let us get into it. Zoop. Okay, so maybe a dance tune with their dance background? Trying to pick up the major beat here. Quite loud in my ears. Hold on. Oh, cut out the middle bit. Okay. Interesting. They're going with this halftime feel. I can definitely hear the dance influence behind it, and like, it's very clear that their type of music has that dancey element to it, because I can imagine choreo going with this. And them being part of like a dance crew, it makes sense. Go with what you're comfortable with, right? I do wonder what this chorus would have sounded like if it was in double time, so a little bridge moment. Long drawn out break into the bridge. Go with some crispy snares. Bringing you a synthetic beat. Okay. And then let it fade out. Okay. So it's a dance tune. Pretty straightforward. I'm not mad at it. It's I think my kind of personal interest in like EDM and more dance-oriented music is seeping into how I'm perceiving it, because there were definitely elements during that where I expected it to be faster, like double time in terms of the pacing of the song, and that's predominantly down to the kind of EDM music I listen to. I reckon, I'm not a dancer. I don't know my choreo. Don't know my dance moves and like the names behind it, but something about it is giving me that kind of like, you know, the types of choreo moves where it looks really hard, but it's so slow it looks like it's in slow motion. I can kind of imagine that type of choreo to go along with this. I don't know, is there production credits in this somewhere? Hip-hop song with addictive riffs, easy melody, intense 808. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. The production of the 808 is actually very nice. I feel like this is getting really into technical territory, and this is entirely down to the equipment you're using to listen to it, but I feel like the trebles were really high, especially that snare, that synthetic snare, I should say. The like crispy actual like physical snare didn't sound that bad, but there was this like I guess it's the hi-hat, not the snare. But the synthetic hi-hat just sounded so crispy and so clean that it's almost cutting too clear over the music sometimes. 'Cause I would have liked to hear the vocals a little bit further forward in the mix, but that is me also being a very vocal-minded person, vocal-oriented person. So I'm entirely okay with the fact that maybe like with this song, vocals aren't supposed to be front and center. The beat is supposed to be front and center, and I'm okay with that. I wonder what the core if there's ever choreo to go along with this, I wonder what it's going to be like. Ultimately, for me at the end of the day, this is kind of like proving to the world that this is possible kind of scenario for me. Because for some reason in just like K-pop scene and just like the Korean music scene in general, there's this ingrained mentality of you need to debut really young. And it's something that's always kind of bugged me. There have been groups in the past where I've felt really just kind of uncertain about the group just based off of how young the members were. And for the most part, I all of kind of like the insecurities I've had about those groups have been quelled. But it's cool that, groups like BABYS who are debuting artists that are older than kind of like the standard age range of idols debuting nowadays is really cool because singers, their primes can go on for a very long. It's not like athletes or like, think about association football or soccer if you're from the Americas or kind of any professional like high intensity professional sport. Your peak is like late teens to at the most your early 30s, right? For most sports. For like K-pop, it's like early to mid-teens to like your late 20s. By the time you hit 30, you're considered ancient, and I hate that mentality. So, shout out to the two members of BABYS for like debuting at the age they're at, and I hope more companies kind of go or at least explore this idea because there is so much talent that has been like kind of put off to the side or hasn't been able to reach its fruition purely because of something like age. So I hope more groups like this pop up in the future. But that is it from me today. Congratulations to the two, I guess now three members of BABYS for their debut. To see more stuff from you soon, but that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day-to-day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.